Some may say that what's this effort all about? Is it about political football and scoring points? And I will categorically say no. I think this effort is twofold. One, our role as providing legislative oversight is critically important, not only the audit committee, but as far as the policy committees and the budget committee. And I want to highlight your comments there as well. We love the UC. We want to make sure that our kids, our neighbors, our constituents have access to the world-class university. We want to make sure they have seats available to learn, a quality education, as well as something that's affordable. So that just sets the tone as far as I think while we're here and going forward. Again, this is about our efforts to provide oversight. I certainly view this from the role that I serve as the chair of the budget committee, overseeing education finance from preschool all the way through higher education. And one of the top points we've been focusing on the last couple years is oversight of the University of California. And we asked this audit to be done because we found the last few years it's been very difficult to understand the University Office of the President's budget, where the monies are coming from and where the monies are going. In the last few years we've had continued talk from the university as far as us underfunding the UC system. And granted, as a whole in California, it's true. We have been underfunding higher education as a whole, but since 2012, we've increased funding by more than $800 million. But we've also found out that our auditor notes today is that the University, the Office of the President, has been overcharging our campuses monies that could be used for the focus, which is so important: student access, student affordability. I also note that the findings that there are tens of millions of dollars. We're going to have this debate today, whether that's one-time money or ongoing, but monies that could be redirected to make sure that we focus on the issues of affordability and accessibility at the UC. This dovetails nicely. We're going to have a budget concluding in the next few weeks, but we'll use these findings to our benefit. And lastly, one part that I really want to zero in on today in the coming weeks is the auditor's conclusion that there are hundreds of millions of dollars of legislative earmarks that we frankly haven't had the opportunity to have a full discussion about. And in totality, they all look like great programs. There's a program at UC Riverside focusing on the medical school. There's efforts to help undocumented kids navigate the higher education system. There's environmental programs. There's public safety programs. But in totality, I think we need to focus on how these relate to our mission of the UC and whether or not these could be focused on other high priorities such as enrollment growth. Because it's hard to focus on our constituents that say our kids aren't getting into the UC system when there's opportunities to look at maybe some bloat down the Office of the President in Oakland. So that's going to be a big focus of our discussion today and going forward, and certainly thankful for the opportunity to participate today. Thank you.